Welcome back to Venice, California. I'm Doug Carver, your local Westside Los Angeles agent with the agency and livinginwestla.com. And I'm standing in front of 1385 Palms Boulevard. This is a brand new listing that's recently come on the market for $6.38 million. It's a 5-bedroom, 5-bath home and a little over 4,000 square feet on a very substantial, for Venice, 8,000 square foot lot. You're going to love the subtle elegance of this home, the traditional mid-century modern lines, as well as the natural materials that are used throughout. It's a really special home that I know you're going to love. But before we go inside, I want to thank Tammy Pardee at Pardee Properties for giving us the opportunity to go through this brand new listing. So with that being said, let's go inside and check it out. Standing in front of the home, obviously we see it's a modern, very linear style home. It harkens back to a lot of mid-century designs, but it also recalls some of the prairie-style homes of like Frank Lloyd Wright, which was identified by cantilevered flat roofs, rows of windows, as well as lots of natural materials like the stacked stone of the fireplace and the cedar siding used on the exterior, as well as you'll see on the interior as well. Really, really neat modernization of classic mid-century and early modern home design. We come up to the front door and immediately see the really open and flowing floor plan behind this cantilevered wood door. Very, very cool. Love the style and openness of the property. Obviously there's a white oak flooring. And you'll see the repetition of these walnut built-in cabinets throughout the home, here in the living room area, into the kitchen, as well as into, I guess you call it, the family room or library deeper inside the home. From the living room area, we're going to step down, and there's a step here as we transition from the living room into the dining room. And what the architects have cleverly done is to create an open space, but still create intimacy and definition between the three main living areas downstairs by one, changing the elevation of the floor, as you can see here, from the living room down to the dining room. Also changing the materials, the ceiling from plaster here in the living room to the cedar wood on the ceiling of the dining room. Stepping into the kitchen, you can see they have this massive poured concrete center island with 5-burner range in the middle. Love the use of the concrete, matches the flooring as well, so it creates consistency. Again, we have the custom walnut cabinetry. It matches very nicely with the cedar plank ceiling. All of the cabinetry is custom. There's also a pantry area here off of the kitchen that's really large for storing all your stuff, which they have here. Really, really nice. Lots of storage. I love how the architect used skylights strategically placed throughout the first floor to bring in additional light to really flood the space and make it feel more open and bright and light. Heading up into the library area, the continuation of the walnut custom cabinetry from the kitchen goes all the way to the back of the home. And then we swing around and we have these massive retractable sliding doors here to our left, looking out over the pool area. Just filled with light, very open, airy, and spacious home. They have these transom windows here below the ceiling as well. It really makes the room and the ceiling feel light, almost like it's elevated or floating above the house. Head down here to the kitchen and then head right. All right, we'll head out to the party pit area, as I like to call it, which is this sunken area just adjacent to the pool. You've got a grill and a sink prep area, as well as this really neat sunken pit place, or party pit, as I like to call it, to hang out, enjoy the cooler evenings with friends, have a wonderful meal. Just an amazing place to hang out here. We have this really cool pool with the in-ground jacuzzi within the pool itself. And also we even have a garden here in the backyard with some grass, which is great. Now, this rear structure is a 2-car garage, and above it, we actually have an ADU unit with a balcony, which is really great. So this is the 5th bedroom here is in the ADU, the garage down below. And let's go up and take a look at the space above the garage. We're at the balcony. surrounding the ADU on the second floor of the garage structure, looking back now at the pool and the pit area down below. Of course, you can see from the rear of the home a lot of the same architectural features we saw at the front. Okay, let's go take a look inside of the ADU, or the 5th bedroom, where you can have your friends or family stay. Almost like a little loft up here as we come inside. Tons of light. Obviously its own bathroom area here. It's great. Very, very nice. What's interesting here is you'll notice it looks like a half bathroom, right? We have a sink and toilet accessible from the inside. But when I took a look around a little bit after I came to the home for the first time, I noticed a really, really interesting feature. It's this massive shower. We're gonna go back inside the home, take a look at the first floor bedroom. There's, as I said, 5 bedrooms in the home. The first one we just saw here above the ADU. There's 1 bedroom on the first floor of the main home, and then there's 3 bedrooms on the second floor. So let's go take a look at them. We're back to the front of the home here off of the living room. You can see the front entryway to the right. We're going to take a look at the first floor bedroom, but before we do that, we'll take a quick peek at the downstairs powder room. Again, a continuation of the white oak flooring. Got a little friend in the bathroom for us as we're doing our business. And this other plate glass window looking out at the side, again, creates more openness and light in the home. But let's take a look at the first floor bedroom. Going into the first floor bedroom, again, we see large retractable Fleetwood sliding doors that completely retracts, opening up to the front green yard, as well as a little bit of a patio area and overhang to give us a little bit of shade to relax. We have an ensuite bathroom and very mid-century use of natural tile floors, these small, like 1 inch by 1 inch tile floors of potentially slate. Now that we've finished taking a look at the downstairs bedroom and an ensuite bathroom, let's work our way across the house, across the living room, and check out the 3 bedrooms on the second floor, including the primary suite. We're here at the top of the second floor landing, and they've used this space as a teepee room, but it could be used as an office. What I love about it is it just sort of reflects the light. You've got this amazing large plate glass window letting light in from the front of the home. Okay, now let's go take a look at 2 of the bedrooms here, the first 2 bedrooms, I should say, on the second floor. Again, you'll see the changing ceiling heights throughout the home. Here, the ceiling height is super high. Again, we have another dramatic skylight filling the hallway space with tons of light. Going down the hall, we have the first of our 2, I guess, guest bedrooms. Again, huge glass window, completely open to the outside. Of course, you have privacy drapes to close it off. And then we have our ensuite bathroom with our pocket door, keeps everything clean and simple. And the use of a similar repetitive materials throughout. We've got those 1 by 1 inch tiles on the floor, the custom walnut cabinetry that we saw downstairs in the kitchen and in the living room. Okay, now let's go take a look at the second hallway bedroom. Walk down the hall, around the corner. In this room, the first thing I notice are the soaring ceilings that go way up, probably at least 15, if not 18-foot ceilings. Super cool. Makes the room feel really spacious. Swinging it around, we have another ensuite bathroom. Again, using the same tile material on the floor, this square inch tile, floating walnut cabinetry. Well, but this time a natural, looks like natural marble top. Okay, we've seen both second floor bedrooms. Let's go take a look at what we came up here to really take a look at, which is the primary bedroom suite. First thing you notice, again, soaring ceilings. We have the clustered of windows under the roof line, really making the roof feel like it's elevated on top of the walls. I'm looking at the wall material here. It's not drywall. It looks like it's a Venetian plaster or a troweled on plaster, really smooth and elegant, really subtle feature, but really warms up the room. They even, looks like, have a built-in dresser on the wall, which matches again the walnut cabinetry from downstairs. Everything is really simple but elegant. The sconces on the sides of the bed. And a nice little move there, they placed mirrors above this wall, which look like windows. And again, they give the sense that the windows actually encircle the room. And again, creating a sense of the floating ceiling effect, if you will, which I love. Just really, really smart. We have the patio off of the primary suite, which we saw across from the ADU patio, and now looking back in the other direction. So really nice space to have a cup of coffee, just to relax, enjoy the view of the backyard. You can see the pool down below, and then the view of the ADU patio just across the way. All right, going back into the primary bedroom. We'll take a quick peek into the walk-in closet. Wow, really, really large walk-in closet area. Definitely enough space for a lot of clothes. And now we'll look at the primary bath area, which actually is accessible on both sides of the built-in dresser. We have an entry over here, and then we have another entryway on the other side. Let's go take a look. Oh, really amazing use of this massive mirror. I wasn't sure what it was. It kind of caught my eye there with the light above it. Really sets it off. Double vanities. You have this huge storage area, again in the walnut material. Natural stone floors. Look at this cool wood planking they use in the floor of the shower. The water, I guess, just goes right between the planking and then gets caught underneath, but a really, really neat use of materials. Again, the walls are a plaster, so it's not drywall. It's not gonna, soak in and destroy it. And they extended this same, I guess, troweled on plaster or Venetian plaster throughout the entire bedroom. Of course, you've got the super high ceilings from the rest of the room, a massive soaking tub with a great light coming in from the window above. Okay, we've seen everything here on the second floor, including the primary bedroom and bathroom. Let's head on back downstairs. Well, that wraps up our tour today here at 1385 Palms Boulevard in Venice, California. I really hope you enjoyed touring this really special and unique home. If you are interested in seeing the property, then by all means reach out to me, or if you want to look at other properties here on the west side of Los Angeles, my contact information is in the section below. Of course, comment, subscribe, and like. I want to get your feedback. It really helps me decide what properties I'm going to be showing in the future. Well, it's Doug Carver from Living in West LA and the agency. Looking forward to seeing you on one of our upcoming videos. Thanks so much.